Hello ladies and germs, today we are trying out a game called How Many Dudes? And the key point of the game is just figuring out how many dudes it takes to, you know, beat whatever creature it is. Of course, I famously have been a long time supporter of the fact that 100 men could beat a single gorilla. But I guess we'll find out today if that's true or not. Anyways, let's jump straight into the game. I have not played at all. I don't actually know how this works. Okay, we have a regular dude. And we have 100 gold. And we're gonna fight 10 toddlers. No, I think a single dude can beat a 10 toddlers. Without any buffs. Okay, these toddlers do have some hands though. Look at the weight transfer on those punches. Who has been training these toddlers? Oh my god. Regular dude beat 10 toddlers. Okay. Do we want cleric dudes? Every 2 seconds, the cleric dude creates a pulse at the most injured dude. The pulse heals nearby injured dudes for 100% of the cleric dudes. A DPS split evenly among them. Or just a knight that taunts. I feel like healing is probably gonna be like quite valuable. We found a cleric dude. Also, he has a fantasy category. Okay, so we have 4 little ducks and 7 toddlers, or 3 duck-sized horses. So horses that are the size of ducks, and 3 mallard ducks. Well, maybe it's time to remind these ducks that it was in fact man who was created in God's image. Okay, it's not looking great, actually. Oh, no. Bonk. Oh, having said that and then having the cleric actually, like, land the last hit is amazing, dude. Okay, we got another cleric, dude. Universal health care. Somehow that gives us max HP instead of healing us, which is kind of weird. Although, I guess universal health care doesn't necessarily get you healed if there's enough cuts to it. When a dude takes damage that drops his HP below 30%, he gains 100% cleave for 3 seconds. Or all dudes gain 10% damage. I mean, I love. Okay, we have 8 rats or 10 little ducks. I guess rats could like have a poison effect or something like that. But then again, we're fighting people like creatures right after, like one after another. So if something gets infected, it might not get infected during the fighting. So maybe they are just regular creatures with better stats. Let's see. You might think this is a needless risk, but I have always been a gambler at heart. And so far the gambling has paid off. In this game. Definitely not in real life, by the way. Do not gamble because of anything I say on this stream. Okay, we have paladin dudes, vampire dudes. I feel like these vampire dudes kind of suck. Okay, so medics. The thing about paladins and vampire dudes is that I think they might... Oh, wait, one of them is undead, one of them is fantasy. Okay. Undeads thrive in chaos and are completely unbothered when their fellow dudes fall in combat. Oh. This is a warrior who heals the 3 most injured dudes every time it deals a total of 50 damage, which is every 3rd hit. Now, just stacking healing might be good. But he only heals guys for 10 HP, so maybe we should just stack up the fantasy here. Hashtag blessed at the start of the round. Paladin dude blesses 2 random dudes. The blessing reduces damage taken by 10% and redirects 20% of the remaining damage to the paladin instead. Oh yeah. Cool. I think we can actually now take the rats and duck-sized horses. And we like have the cleric split as well, which is probably a good thing. Although our regular dude is kind of not doing that well right now, unfortunately. Maybe we should go for another Another cleric here. Probably worth. Yeah. Okay, we have a consumable that's free. Revives unconscious dudes if used in the ranch. Revives 10 dudes. We have... When a dude drops below 50% HP, he has a 25% chance to heal for 10% of his max health with a cooldown of 5 seconds. That seems kind of cool. Bloody Talisman. Anytime a dude receives healing, he gains 1% attack speed for the rest of the battle. Can stack up to 20 times. Okay, I kind of want both of these. Ironically enough, they would actually work well together, but I think we go with the bloody one just because we actually have the cleric dudes already. And then we of course take the free consumable, which we are not gonna consume right away. Okay, 50 toddlers or 3 gooses. 3 geese. Are they not geese? Also, I should not be up here. You can reorder your roster by clicking and holding on a dude type and then dragging it to a new slot. Wait, what do you mean by that? I am so confused. What does the reordering do? By clicking on a dude type and then dragging it. Okay. But this is just like a visual gimmick, no? Like there's no actual point in doing this, right? Or is there? Anyways, toddlers, they're going down. Oh, I don't love this one cleric being so far away from the other clerics. Although wait, do the clerics heal themselves? Because if they do, then them being alone just means they keep stacking the 1% bonuses. I think I do take a paladin. Maybe I don't take a paladin. Oh, these actually have a chance of evading as well. Maybe I just take another cleric. Oh, we have 4 of them already. 3 goats and 9 rats. But then, how can there be 3 goats when there's only 1 of me? Okay, let's see. I believe... See, I'm confused as to how 3 goats and 9 rats would be more dangerous than 13 duck-sized horse. Maybe goats are kind of scary, now that I think about it. Yeah. Oh wait, they can just like freely leave the ring. I did not know that was a thing. Like I haven't clearly been paying enough attention. It does kind of feel bad fighting against like regular animals. Okay, we have a warlock dude. Has made a pact with an evil being. 90% of his damage taken gets stored in his pact and spread out over 4 seconds. I have no clue what that actually like means. Spread out to enemies, to him? Well, not to him, but like... So is it like spread out that to where he takes it as damage over time? Or is it spread out as in it's spread out between allies or amongst enemies? Well, let's see. I'm assuming it might be the latter because he doesn't have like amazing stats. But he seems to be like an epic unit, I guess. 53 toddlers or 6 geese and an amount of mallard ducks that I did not actually look at. Claim reward. Do we take a cleric? Oh wait, we lost a cleric already? Okay, we recruited a new one though. Free dude wandered into our ranch, gains 2% bonus damage and HP for every additional regular dude on your roster. Health potion heals half of your dudes for 50% of their max HP, prioritizing those that are the most injured. Seems cool. Or we could take dude juice. Oh wait, we got both. Oh yeah, we can... I forgot we had one of that already, and that we could just straight up like recruit more dudes. Okay, we're fighting the horses, I believe. I probably should maybe be slightly more risk averse, but we love gambling. Cleric dudes or paladin dudes? Paladin dude at this point, actually. When a warlock dude lands a direct attack, he has a 20% chance to heal himself for 100% of the damage done. Any dude healed by Divine Pulse will gain 1% evasion and receive 5% increased healing from any cleric dude's Divine Pulse for 4 seconds. This stacks up to 10 times. Okay, I'm confused on which I should take, but I think Thoughts and Prayers seem pretty good. POV, you're a US politician. Rotten Skunk redeemed a hot take. Well, I mean, come on. I'm already giving you a hot take. 100 men could beat a gorilla unarmed. No handicaps, no nothing. Just straight up. Is that not hot enough? Do we need a new one? Because I technically said that before. Also, if you're wondering, I don't think the activity feed actually shows up on the screen. There probably is a way to get that done as well. But for now, I don't have it equipped. How is your day going, Rotten Skunk? Did you enjoy Desukon? Did you have fun? Okay, here's a hot take. A genuine hot take. I think Gyarados, the Pokemon, was never good when we were kids. And by when we were kids, I mean the first 3 generations of Pokemon. The reason we all remember them being so strong is because they were over-leveled. But it's a physical attacking Pokemon that's flying and water, and for the first 3 generations there were no physical water moves, and it didn't get any useful flying moves either. I think it's like just nostalgia for having an over-leveled Pokemon, and then people just keep forgetting that the Gyarados wasn't strong, it was just like 10 levels stronger than any opponent. So yeah, that's a hot take. People will get mad at you for saying that. This one was fun, but I'm exhausted. Yeah, same. The classic con hangover. Wizard dudes, I cast Fireball. I don't care how small the room is. That exactly, lol. Yeah. The wizard dude casts a Fireball every 3 seconds at a random enemy, dealing damage equal to 50% of his DPS to all enemies in the blast area. Notably, despite the joke, he actually doesn't hit allies. And we are kind of heavy in the fantasy here, so we're taking the wizard. Dudes who get knocked out during battle have a 15% chance to instantly recover with 40% HP. When casting a Fireball, the wizard dude has a 25% chance to cast an additional Fireball. This effect can chain off of itself. Also, Twitch is not letting you resub. Gonna tweak. Oh no, stuck watching the ads. That's tough. That's rough, buddy. Okay, I think we go for the duck-sized horses. Bonk. Okay, do we take cleric or warlock? I feel like a cleric. Oh, another regular dude. We love regular dudes. Pause. One of these days I'm gonna like have a stream where I don't say anything extremely suspicious. This will not be that stream. 1 wolf, 11 rats. Ow! I think we go for it. Rotten Skunk also redeemed a hydrate, so I guess we have to drink water. Yeah, the bottle itself is like so old that I'm probably drinking more microplastics than I am actual liquid. But we can pretend like it's healthy. I think it's time for this fight. I think like if we lose on this run, which I don't think we will, because I'm goated at the game obviously. I probably should play the future runs in like the 1.5 speed. I love the wizard dude. Okay, all dudes gain 2% damage per unconscious dude up to a maximum of 20%. Dudes gain 1 max HP for every dude of the same family on your team up to a maximum of 20. I feel like we go with this. Oh, but regular dudes technically don't count as a type of dude, even though they like see each other. Huh. I'm assuming family does mean like specifically the like fantasy or warrior or whatever. That's tough. Well, I guess 71 little ducks. Bonk. Wizard said I'm out of mana, not out of options. Here's my strongest spell. right overhand. Overhand right, whatever. Cleric dude or warlock dude. I love my clerics actually. Another regular. And a burner phone. Teleports a group of dudes to a location of your choosing and grants them temporary health. 25% damage ignores temporary health. Cougar seems like it might actually be a dangerous animal, but also, once again, I have the heart of a gambler. And there is going to be a merchant there, so we want to have like way over 1,000 coins once we get there. Although, maybe I don't need it actually, now that I think about it. Fight stuff, earn cash. Okay, we are... Trust. I'm gonna hover over the health. If it starts looking like things go awry, I think we needed that. Our wizard almost died. Had me scared. Do I go for a cleric or another wizard? Dark wizard. When a warlock dude attacks... Nope. Reduces... Fairy ring reduces the price of strange spores. I have no clue what those do. When a dude gets knocked out, he creates a burst of toxic gas when he lands, dealing damage equal to 4 times his DPS to nearby enemies. Pocket dice. We can re-roll these. Yippee! All dudes gain 5% evasion. Whenever a dude taunts an enemy, there is a 2% chance for the taunt to pierce into the underworld, summoning a skeleton into the battle. This can occur once per second. Okay, wait. Warlocks, I think, can taunt, maybe. Wish I could read what my dudes do whilst I'm here. Okay, Canada gooses and 8 goats. Oh. Okay, let's read this. Paladins do not taunt anything. Why did I think they would? Oh, I have made a mistake. Well. Such is life. Claim reward. I think we want another wizard. And a regular dude. A free dude. Sweet. And dude juice, which still sounds like a bodily fluid to me, but it is what it is. Cleric dude gains 30% damage and his divine pulse healing is increased by 5% per dude within the radius of the pulse. Yep, love me that. When a dude lands after being thrown, he has a 30% chance to instantly recover from being stunned and teleport back to where he was thrown from. Not the most amazing thing, however. Do we even have a merchant left? Probably not. Maybe we do. Maybe the flyer cares about your money, but I feel like I'm just better off buying stuff. 41 mallard ducks, sure. We do have AoE hits from the wizards anyways, so should be somewhat safe. Cleric dude or wizard dude? This is actually kind of hard now. I think I am gonna actually pick the cleric just because of the buff. I should have gone for the wizards because we're fighting 220 toddlers. Why are they so loud? Okay, another cleric dude. Canada geese and dog-sized rat sounds kind of scary, actually. Maybe we should play it safe with this one. Yeah, I think I will. Bonk. Claim reward. Okay, zombie dudes. Nope, general dudes. Oh, generals make dudes make other characters taunt. If we use that with the clerics. No, we don't want it to be the clerics, we want it to be probably the regular dudes, right? But I think I still just want the knight dudes actually, because they are tanky on their own. Yeah. Okay, we got bottled lightning. Deals 2700 damage to enemies at random and stuns them for 1 second. Evenly split among enemies struck and increases each round. Okay, I mean, I'm just going for little ducks. I've yet to see a Skella dude, but maybe we'll get one. Doesn't look good though. Nope. Okay, cleric or wizard. I mean, I think we just go for the wizard now. A free dude! The second dude type on your roster gains 10% crit chance. All dudes gain 40% cleave. Seems pretty nice. Yeah. One alpha wolf. Chat, tag yourself if you are the alpha wolf. Okay, we have a cougar or an alpha wolf. Will sometimes seek out injured dudes and leap onto them. Being taunted will override this behavior. That's a bit scary, not gonna lie. Yeah, I feel like we just go with the easier fight here. Bonk, claim reward, and I think we just take a wizard. Oh, there is a store here, it just didn't tell me about it. Oh no, and we played it safe. Okay, padded helmet. When a dude gets thrown, he gains 100% run speed, 30% attack speed, temporary health equal to 10% of his max health. Sure. Okay, dudes take damage for 1% of their max HP every second. Dang. Well, there's no options here. We have 258 bees who are immune to cleave. And we have toxic damage. Luckily we have the wizards who, you know, still hit AoE even if cleave doesn't work. Ember Staff. The wizard dude gains stacking 5% crit chance for 5 seconds every time one of his fireballs hits the ground. Each stack has an independent timer. When dude gets knocked out, all active dudes gain 20% run speed for the rest of the battle. Okay, I think I'm just gonna go with the Ember Staff though. Seems quite good. And I think we, like, everyone is alive. We have Cleave, so 319 toddlers is gonna be like a cakewalk. Yes. Wah. I was gonna say kick the baby, but I guess we're kind of not technically doing that. I think I just want another paladin, because they hit harder than the other dude. Also regular dudes, lovely. Okay, I was afraid of the alpha wolf before, but now it's time to man up. Throw me to the wolves and I will come back. Probably injured. I mean, under normal circumstances, I don't think most wolves actually care about people. But we are hunting them currently in Finland, so they kind of do now. So they are actually dangerous now. In case you didn't know, when it comes to wolf behavior, usually hunting actually increases the amount of human contact wolves have and aggression towards, well, everything. Night dude. Absolutely, yeah. Because we've yet to actually see the skeletons. Okay, we have honey badgers and wolves. I feel like 3 honey badgers is maybe scarier than 60 geese. Am I crazy for this? Is this a stupid take? I am deathly afraid of honey badgers. They're like the smallest animal I might be absolutely terrified of. Bonk. Claim reward. I think we take the night dude again. Okay, paladin dude's blessed target takes damage. When a paladin dude's blessed target takes damage, the paladin dude has a 10% chance to smite the attacker, stunning it and dealing damage equal to his DPS. Seems good. Casting a fireball with the wizard gives it temp shield. Oh, we can afford both. Why am I even reading these? 332 bees or just the alpha wolf and rats. I feel like this is a pretty easy choice here. Oh, we have our first skeleton. I actually generally don't see him anywhere though. I think he died. Well, that was anticlimactic. Claim reward. A knight dude or a warlock? A knight. Scavenger dude arrives. Dude, you've got some nice relics there. I know where to find more, but it's dangerous to venture out into the dudiverse unprotected. Let me borrow some relics for 10 rounds and I'll repay you by bringing them back with a bonus relic. How about it? You can part with those relics for a little while, can't ya? Okay, pocket obelisk. Isn't that exciting? We could give... Oh, I'm not giving away thoughts and prayers though. Yeah, no. I think we can live without the ancient sword for a couple of rounds. 65 geese. Leave is gonna probably make short work of these guys. Warlocks or knights? Probably a warlock now that we don't have the 3 feral hogs. Oh no, yeah, now that we don't have the bonus for taunting. Gains 20% run speed and 2% attack speed. Oh, there is a bot in my chat who got blocked by automod. Love that for me. Gains 20% run speed and 2% attack speed for each creature of the same type nearby. That sounds a bit scary, but then again, we do want the money, so... We ball. I'm mostly worried about the hogs, to be honest with you. Did we lose anyone? Nope. Perfect. Okay, paladin. Or a wizard. I kind of want both. Do we take the paladin over the wizard? I guess we do, just because of like the upgrade and stuff. Okay, we have honey badgers, wolves, and 8 dog-sized rats. I'm gonna take a risk here, but I think we go with this, yeah. Oh no, we lost the cleric. No, 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 no. Oh, we lost like a lot of people here. Holy. Okay, give me a wizard. Give me a regular dude. Okay, regular dudes can be upgraded to... Paladins, knights, or warlocks. Do we want to do that though? Being weak and dumb, but are they weak and dumb now that I think about it? They get a bonus for... Well, maybe we do upgrade them anyways. Maybe I can just get rid of one. How about that? And I make him into a paladin. Yeah. Okay, we have a panda bear. If used in the ranch, revives 10 dudes. If used during battle, revives 5 dudes. We're only missing 2. I think the panda might wreck us though. Wait, did we not lose a single character? I guess the panda wasn't as scary. Okay, the Book of Life. The paladin dude receives 10% more healing from all sources. In addition, if it takes fatal damage through his blessing, he heals for 50% of his max health. If we take the knights up to the top and then use the lieutenant's sigil, I mean, we're gonna give a crit to everything but the knights at that point. I guess not the regular dudes either. And I think that might just be worth. Yeah. Unfortunate that we can't afford both. But knight goes up. Okay, cougars and feral hogs, I feel like it's just not worth fighting right now. I think I'm just gonna go the easy route. Bonk. Claim reward, a paladin or a knight dude. I think I'll just take a paladin just because of the relic we do have. Paladin dude's blessing reduces damage taken by additional 10% and transfers an additional 10% of damage taken to the paladin dude. Ooh. The target of paladin dude's blessing gains 20% damage and 30% run speed, or warlock dude gains increased attack damage based on how much pack damage he has stored relative to his max HP. I think... Okay, currently we only have 4 paladins. But that's probably gonna go up, so it's probably gonna be one of these. And I think the battle hymn is just actually hype. Once again, we do have cleave. We're still missing a couple of dudes from our group, but I don't really want to use the revives. Because they can revive up to 10 and we only are missing 2. Okay, I think we take Paladin here. Oh, we got a regular dude as well. Lovely. Okay, we have a horse-sized duck. Can I meet a powerful quack, creating a traveling shockwave that throws dudes in its path? Don't we have something for throws? Like the boots, maybe? Okay, this is still not available. When do we get this back again? I forgot. Okay, 30% chance to just instantly recover. Okay. Claim reward. Oh wait, did everyone just recover or did we just perma-lose our dudes? Which way does that work again? I think they just recover over time. Because I think the undead dude had like an ability of recovering in just 1 round. But I have no clue how many rounds it actually takes for the dudes to recover though. I guess it does say they get knocked out and not killed. Now that I think about it. Oh, it's between cleric and wizard and I want both. Fastest one's cleric is probably a better choice. Our dudes return. We have our paladin dude. Yippee! Okay, we have a stallion. When it drops down to 30%, the animal will panic and run around, trampling any dude in its path. Cool, I guess, but like... Panic or not, he's not gonna survive for long. Oh, one of our normal dudes is knocked out. Oof. Okay, now we take the wizard though. A free dude. The price of health... Oh no. Yeah, we're gonna restock. For the first time, I think, as well. When any dude taunts an enemy, he gains 3% of his max HP as temporary health for 3 seconds. Can stack and applies to each enemy taunted. Overhealing now grants 25% of the overheal amount as temporary health. Ooh, yeah. So we're just going heavy on the temp health there. Watch us only get cougars from now on. Okay, this is just a very similar fight to the previous one. Although we did lose a normal guy in the previous fight, so maybe we are in danger. But I do feel like the wizards kind of deal with the stallion quite well. Hopefully my mic didn't pick that up. I have my stream preview on my phone as well, and I think my headphones just ran out of battery. Although I could probably turn it off, because as far as I've seen, it hasn't done the weird you're hovering over the chat thingy that it usually does. So maybe I could, like, get off scot-free without having my stream preview open. I mean, I'd still have it open on the PC, but obviously OBS is blocking it. Because I only have 2 screens. The warlock dude has made a pact with an evil being. 90% of its damage is taken as... 90% of the damage taken gets stored. Do we have like any buffs for them though? I think we might just go with the knight. Just simply for the taunt effect. Which we don't currently even have yet. That being said, like, fantasy doesn't actually give us any buffs currently. Okay, we can have our ancient sword back, and our pocket obelisk comes back as well. So every 5 seconds the warlock dude teleports to a nearby dude who is in danger and taunts up to 5 nearby enemies to attack him. Yeah, I probably should have taken the warlock there, huh? Okay, we have feral hogs. I'm afraid of those genuinely, because we have like 30 something dudes of the same type, so they just get like way over buffed. Like they might actually reach the maximum. Yeah, I guess we kind of want a warlock or 2 now. Okay, 75 goats, I feel like it's just a reasonable fight. I might have been wrong, actually. This is way closer than you'd think. Huh. Oh. Zero knockouts anyways, but like, actually had me kind of nervous there. So we have honey badgers or dog-sized strats. I mean, once again, like, I feel like... Okay, we're kind of falling down on the whole having wizards thing here. We don't have like that many compared to other units, but I feel like we still are like okay at dealing with masses of enemies. I don't love the singular wizard like solo fighting here, but I guess he's just that guy. 0 knockouts. Yeah, we take the warlock, absolutely. Dude, you got a real sweet pile of cash there. Lucky for you, I got a business opportunity that's totally legal. What type of business, you ask? Money, that's what. I can double your investment in just 13 rounds. Wait, 925 minus 463 takes us below 500, and I think... Is it that before the boss encounter we actually get to go to the store? I believe it might be so. I could be wrong though. Oh, we had like actual losses here. Oh no. Yeah, I think I should have taken the horses more seriously. I guess we have to actually like revive dudes before the next round, huh? Okay, we have a holy water cleric dudes, divine pulse grants increased healing on dudes with lower HP. The healing increase is equal to dudes missing HP percent. Seems pretty decent. Or we could just get 5% evasion. I think we still want this though. Can't afford the not another one though. Do I want this? Okay, we have 4. Maybe we can live with that. Okay, 1 alpha wolf. 20 wolves. Let's go. If it starts looking bad, I might just like thunder here. Well, that didn't do much of anything, huh? Three knockouts is kind of tough. I'm not gonna even lie. But we can live with that. We're still fine. All dudes gain 10% toughness. Is toughness the same as defense? Because if it is, then I love that for me. When a dude gets knocked out during a match, all active dudes heal for 15. That's also kind of hype just because of the ability thing. But I think we take the liquid courage first. Assuming it's defense. Which could be wrong. I don't really love fighting against the horses, to be honest with you. I don't want our dudes getting trampled. A paladin dude, absolutely over the night. We have another meteor. I mean, 334 duck-sized horses. Well, I still believe we have like a decent chance of beating AoEs. Stop with AoE. Yeah. I think I just take the wizard here though. 106 golds. I feel like it's still the same. Yeah, I believe in this. We can beat the masses of goats. Love that for me. Claim reward. Okay, Warlock dude or Paladin dude. Okay, Paladin kind of hype, right? I think they have like, yeah, 20% damage. Every one of these dudes I think has extra crit chance as well. Oh wait, yeah, toughness reduces all damage by 10%. Wait, dude type is just the second unit in the list, not the family. Oh, I'm dumb. Well, such is life. I think I mean, Great Helm, Pocket Obelisk, and this word, I think it just makes Warlocks actually kind of useful. Am I stupid for thinking that? Maybe, but doesn't mean I'm wrong. Maybe it does actually, now that I think about it. Claim reward. Warlock or Paladin. Once again, Warlock. Your dudes attune their spirits every second. For 3 seconds their HP is redistributed, so they all have the same HP percentage. That's a consumable. Oh, these are all consumables. I'm dumb. Okay, Shadowy Funnel. When a Warlock dude lands a critical hit, 30% of his stored packed damage is expelled onto nearby enemies, split among them. All dudes gain 2% damage per unconscious dude. Okay, we're actually gonna do this. Okay, we don't have 100 dudes to fight against the gorilla, but can we win? Absolutely. Although there is just a big B, just a singular B. We could probably win that fight as well. And with less losses, but however, like, at the end of the day, we came here to beat the gorilla, so, you know, let the guerrilla warfare begin. I'm not using any consumables. I want to prove the might of people. Lovely. Okay, divide pulse. The thing about it is that wizards do have some nice abilities at the moment. When casting Fireball has 25% chance to cast an additional one, and then Fireballs at the end of the day do actually give them crit and temp health. So there is that. Kind of split between the two, but I think we go for a cleric, dude. Okay, do we lend him the hidden daggers? The hidden daggers does mean that we are just cooked. For the time being. The cleric dude's divine pulse cools down in 5% less time per dude healed by the pulse. I feel like, yeah, this is the way we go. I'm afraid of actually giving away the hidden daggers. 10 rounds, because it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh wait, we actually have an icon for it. Oh, we don't have a boss. Bye then. We're gonna gamble away everything and lose. Hoggies. This is gonna be a nightmare. No cleave. Mass fight. But I don't think we had any new knockouts, yeah, no. Okay, Blessing is worse now. So maybe we just go for the Warlock. Big B and 44 geese or a silverback gorilla. I mean, we did get our asses handed to us last time. However, we have already proven my point, so a bit of extra magical help might do the trick here. Bonk. I think we had like a new knockout there. Oh, we had 3. Well, one of them was a skeleton, never mind. We had 2 knockouts there. That's tough. Okay, we have a big bee, Canada geese, or 4 cougars, 8 wolves. I mean, the temp health thing is kind of scary because our wizards do rely on temp health specifically. But cougars don't ignore taunt, so I think it should be fine. We have enough taunt units, maybe. We do, but we also had like a bunch of new knockouts though. Yeah, 4 is tough. Okay, we could train a wizard and a warlock. Perfect. Okay, leopards and alpha wolves versus the silverback and dog-sized rats. I think we go with the silverback and dog-sized rats. The problem is that we are fighting against the silverback divided since we can't get rid of the rats fast enough. Of course, that problem is now solved, but still. Bonk. Paladin or cleric? I think we just go with the cleric, actually. A free dude. Okay, all dudes have a 5% chance to block incoming attacks. I think we might just restock here, though. Do we? Yeah. When a warlock dude attacks, he has a 20% chance to expel 25% of his stored pack damage onto his target and taunt it for 2 seconds. When any dude gets knocked out, all dudes gain 20% crit chance. I think we go with this. Actually, we take the tiger as well. Why not? Yeah. Now we are fighting 100. Wait, are we? When this... Okay, this is trampling again, but it's like a scarier unit. But I think we actually can beat this. I believe. Does it just one-shot you like regular dudes? Is that what's happening there? They just get mowed down, excuse me? We're not even in the trampling stage. Oh. That was brutal. 5. We lost 5 dudes there, holy. All dudes gain 5% crit chance. All dudes gain temp health equal to 5% of their max health every 3 seconds. And the temp health lasts for 5, so you can technically have it as like both of them at the same time. Okay, crit chance. What do we have with crit actually? I think we have like the... Okay, we have the shadowy funnel, I guess, for crit. So that's a thing. Also, crit just helps everyone anyways. Temp health is amazing. Like, all of these are so good, though. How many warlocks do we have? 8. Is it better than actually having this? Probably not. But these do taunt now. No, I think just having my dudes be more tanky is gonna be good, because... Yeah, cool. I literally just invested into temporary health, and look at what's going on here. Double sharp claws. 25% damage of 25% of damage ignores temp health. That's tough. Okay, so far we are doing quite well, actually. Bonk. I guess we lost the Skeleton dude, but, you know, they're kind of supposed to die as well. Huh, that was interesting. So we still don't have the cleave. 2 rounds till that, but I think we can still beat 836 ducks. I did not expect to lose 2 units there, I'll be honest with you. You know, I sounded confident, but I was actually even more confident than that. And then it just turned out to not be a good idea. Oh. I have not learned from my mistakes, so we're going at a group again. Okay, this was quite a bit easier, actually. Huh. Even our Skeleton dudes survived somehow. Okay, Warlock. Our dudes return. Sweet. Nice. Merchant, and then we get the Scavenger back. Okay, 292 geese is gonna be tough. But we can rev after this fight. Is the thing. Wizard or Cleric? I think it's just Wizard. Free dude. Okay, when a knight takes damage greater than 10%, no. At the start of battle, the dude type at the end of your roster taunts up to 5 random enemies to attack him for... Oh, okay, these are both bad. Okay, do we want... Which one do we want? Can't get both. Dudes who get knocked out during battle have a 15% chance to instantly recover with 40% HP. Now, does this count as healing for abilities that care about healing? Is the question, I guess. Probably, you'd think so. But I don't trust it. But I think we go with it anyways, maybe. I think the evasion is better. Preventing the incident is better than, like, solving it. Oh, we didn't actually have enough to revive everyone. We're still missing a cleric. Well, such is life. I think we take the harder fight here. Although I'm slightly worried about the horses, I'll be honest with you. But we seem to be doing quite well, actually. Wait, I was worried for nothing, I guess. I guess we lost the Skeleton dude, but you know. Once again, they are supposed to die. Warlock. Yay, we get hit. We get... Wait, what? Oh yeah, we get both of these back, and then these are the rewards. I was like... For whatever reason, I thought these were like grouped by the actual order itself, and not like which are from me. Okay. So we have Arcane Monocle. Wizard dudes gain 50% crit damage. In addition, dudes who get caught in a fireball's blast radius now gain 5% damage for 4 seconds, stacking up to 5 times. Cleric dudes' divine pulse cools down 5% less in 5% less time per dude healed by the pulse, up to a reduction of 50%. Like, neither of those is like a game changer, but both of them are nice. That's how I feel about those buffs. I think we fight the bigger fight just because I'm once again still afraid of the hogs. Although I probably shouldn't anymore. I shouldn't be anymore, but you know. Okay, that was rather easy. Warlocks and a regular dude as well. I feel like making regular dudes work is like possible, but I think it's just like not worth going for it actively. Okay. I think it's time to jump into the next round. I'm just going for 64 rams. We have our cleave back, so shouldn't be too difficult anymore. But maybe I'm wrong. Actually, our damage output doesn't seem to be quite as high as I expected. Huh. Just looks like we're tough enough to kind of tank for however long stuff takes. This is not the worst thing ever either, to be fair. Look at the wizard, dude. It has 2 rows of text with this. Oh, and then there's the warlocks with the extra 10% crit chance as well. Cool. Although, I mean, they still get... crit chance from this, and... was there another, like... crit chance increasing thing that kind of hits them with an ability that just doesn't show up in the flat stats? Maybe. Maybe not, actually. But yeah, they'll be hitting some crits, even though the number looks small there. Oh, we are like actually losing. We lost 7 dudes. No. That's tough. Okay, we're wizard, regular dude. Do I actually invest at all? Nope. No, I do not. Oh wait, this is... This is one too early to be doing this. Oopsie. Well, in we go. The sharp claws is scary, but at the end of the day, the like cougars are like an earlier part of the game enemy, so I think we're just fine whenever we see them. The dude type at the end of your roster gains plus 30 HP isn't the worst thing ever, but... Okay, I think we want the half full glass, and then we restock again. When a dude takes damage that drops his HP below 30%, he gains 100% cleave. Nope. If a paladin dude takes direct fatal damage, he fully heals, and all paladin dudes gain a stack in 10% damage and cleave for the rest of the battle. 10% cooldown per paladin. Wait, hold. Per paladin. Like, it's a long cooldown, but it's per paladin. Each one of them can get it. Oh. Ooh, all dudes have 50% reduced run speed. That honestly is probably the least scary debuffs we have seen so far. The honey badger, I mean 40 of them is a lot. And stallions. The stallions actually might kind of benefit from the swampy crowns now that I think about it. Yeah, I mean... That's so many losses. 10... 20. We lost 20 dudes. That's 2 full potions worth of characters. When the wizard dude takes fatal damage, he teleports to safety with a temporary health shield for 100% of his max HP. Once per 10 seconds. Each time a paladin dude's blessed target gets knocked out, his remaining blessings get stronger, granting 5% more damage reduction and transferring 5% more damage to the paladin dude. I think we still just take the enchanted girdle. Leopards, horses, and wolves I think we can take without actually reviving anyone. Claim rewards. Okay, clerics or paladins? I mean, paladins are actually kind of getting strong here. Regular. I would love to actually know how fast knocked out characters actually return though. $747 rats. Do we dare? Yeah, we do. Although I do revive here as well. Zero knockouts, by the way. Literally, even the skeleton survived. But that looked scary for a bit there. Oh, yeah. 95 Canada geese. Off we go. Is there a limit to the skeleton dudes? Because it does seem like most of them do get spawned right away and then they kind of just don't anymore. I guess it's because there's more enemies to taunt and stuff. Oh, yeah. Okay, pocket dice. Like, not the worst thing ever, but also, you know... 20% evasion for the first 8 seconds is probably good. The other thing I don't care about. Living Will. When one gets knocked out, everyone else gets healed. I feel like this is genuinely a good item. Even though, like, relying on having your characters get, like, nuked is bad, obviously. At the same time, it's gonna happen. We have regular dudes, we have skele dudes. And we have, I think, something that scales with healing. Do we not? He gains 1% attack speed up to 20 times. So yeah, that actually seems to work. As dumb as it might seem. This is, however, just like not worth getting. Unicorn and 44 rats. I feel like that's fine. Kind of scared of the unicorn still, but you know. Feel bad for the one regular dude like trying to solo the unicorn there. But now it's cooked. Bonk. RIP to the one regular dude who was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna solo this. Okay, we could... Oh no, that's bad. This is good though. We're not gonna sacrifice ever burning torch for a knight buff. I kind of already regret getting the knights in the first place, so you know. Def not. And if you consult the chart, once again, we have way less than 100 dudes, so... Looks like several gorillas couldn't beat them. Much less one. Wizard or paladin, though? That is the question. I think I do go with the paladin this time. Might be a mistake, to be honest with you, but, you know. We ball. Oh, we did have one regular dude fall down. Oh no. I think, yeah, Warlock. Warlocks just kind of do what the knight is supposed to do, but better at this point. Oopsie. Well, okay, we have big bees. Cannot be targeted by cleave attacks. And 4 stallions. I think we can do that, yeah. Dude Whisperer is probably gonna be these. But do I just rather save my money for relics? Probably, yeah. Oh, we lost another regular dude. No. Okay, Paladin or Warlock. That's kind of hard. I think the Warlock, though. Knight, Cleric, or Warlock. I mean, I could probably see either of these being an option. Maybe even one of both. Yeah, Gorillas and Alpha Wolves. Ow. Okay. First Gorilla down. Yeah, these was just easy, actually. I guess it's supposed to be as well. Regular dude, strange spores. Okay, black sheep. Okay, no, both of these are just bad options. Uncanny Ledger. Ruby Scepter. Each time a Paladin bless target gets knocked out, his remaining blessings get stronger. That seems kind of good. I mean, Uncanny Ledger is good, but we also are expending a lot of packed damage the whole time. But I think the Uncanny Ledger is just hype still. I can't say no to that, to be honest with you. No matter how much I want to. Yeah. The problem is that it's just like they're not storing the damage for that long, to be honest with you. So I'm not sure if that was the right choice after all, but well, such is life. Yeah, we are rerunning that. That was a horrible one. A 5% chance to block, or a cleric takes fatal damage, he will recover with full HP and send out a divine pulse with 300% increased range and 1000% increased power. He can do this once per turn. Okay, but does this mean we can only use this ability once, or is it per cleric? I feel like it's per cleric, maybe. Because if that's the case, then this is amazing. Okay, panthers, big bees, and horses. I feel like we can do it. I believe in us. The scariest part, I think, are the horses, but then the other option is still a unicorn. Look at this. I feel like I need to turn down the volume a bit again. It does get quite loud, huh? Cloud, yeah. Quite loud is what I meant to say. Claim reward. Wizards or clerics? I feel like... Cleric. Hmm. Yeah, I think we can beat the 618 geese. That might be... wrong. But I'm gonna try. Because the thing about these swarm enemies is that the false phase giving us 20% evasion for the first 8 seconds of the fight is actually very good against swarm enemies. Because obviously, like, they have a massive spike of damage at the start and then it, like, just drops off as they die. Whereas with a couple of enemies, it's gonna take a while to actually, like, lower the damage at all. Yeah, I'm still afraid of feral hogs, to be honest with you. Although it does say each creature of the same type. So maybe it's actually that they are a swarm and not that they care about my dudes being the same family. And I've been misplaying this whole time. Yeah, I'm gonna actually try my luck here. Okay, turns out you don't need an AR-15 to protect yourself from 30 to 50 feral hogs. Who would have guessed? Claim reward, paladin or wizard? I feel like paladin actually. Sweet, sweet. Unicorn and horses, sure. That doesn't seem like it was all that close, to be honest with you. Paladin, regular dude. The phone is whatever. Paladin receives 10% more healing from all sources. In addition, if it takes fatal damage through his blessing, he heals for 50% of his HP. Warlock dude, pack damage is spread out over more time. Nope. When a Warlock takes damage while his HP is below 20%, he steals 10% HP from each of the healthiest 5 Warlock dudes. He can do this once every 2 seconds. First restock on the merchant shop is free each time he appears. We're taking both. Dismiss. And we're fighting the Rams. We're taking out the whole Ram Ranch, if you will. I don't love the fact that all of them are still alive. Okay, now we're getting them down though. The first couple of them like took way too long to go down. Had me scared. Oh boy. Okay, we got pocket dice and a meteor. And we get the golden shield. So now we have two extra blessings per paladin. So that's gonna be 20 times 4, which is 80. 80 blessings. How many dudes we do? We even have 96. So that's most of them getting blessed. That's kind of hype. Has a chance to ignore taunts. Well, whatever. We're mostly blessed here anyways. Regular dudes are not gonna do well though. Knight dude, cleric dude. Obviously cleric. Free dude. So we have, what, 1 knockout plus the 2 regulars, but I don't really care about the regular units at this point. I'll be honest with you. Bonk. Claim rewards. Which do we take? Probably the paladin though. So now we are up to 84 blessings. Yeah. And obviously the blessing also gets 20 extra damage and other stuff in addition to like the regular thing. Yeah, the hogs did not survive at all. I wonder how long I've been like afraid of them for no reason, because obviously at the start they are very dangerous, but it's probably been a while since that was the case actually. Okay, we're fighting the goats. We're running out of the survival here. Or the, not survival, the dodge. The false face. But I guess we made it in time anyway, so it didn't matter that much. Warlock dude or cleric dude? I feel like a warlock probably. But a lightning. Okay, I'm gonna use the free restock, obviously. Dudes have a chance of blocking incoming damage, absolutely. Okay, give me something good though. Divine Pulse now also deals damage to an enemy equal to 50% of the cleric dude's DPS, preferring enemies with low HP. Seems pretty nice. Okay, all enemies gain 25% piercing, allowing a portion of their attack damage to pass through temp health. And we just have 14 silverbacks. So obviously our wizards are very reliant on the temp health. But they also have like the revive ability, so... We took like a lot of losses, 5 normal units. And then 6 actual units, and then 8 regular dudes as well. That's tough. I think we take a heal here. You found a relic stash, but you can only take one because of your tiny hands. How did I miss that before? Oh no. When a warlock dude lands a direct attack, he has a 20% chance to heal him for 100% of the damage dealt. Protective Cloak. Cleric gains 10% toughness and his Divine Pulse now applies temporary health. See, now I'm kind of stuck between these two because I love both. I'm taking the Protective Cloak though. Not sure if that was the right choice, but it's the one that I made. What's the round number though? We are on round 81. How many rounds are there, or is this demo just like infinite? Because we're running out of space here. I'm already blocking the regular dudes. Is this maybe a good spot to be in? No, because I think I'm like probably gonna block the numbers once these reach like thousands. Anyways, we are just gonna go through this. That seemed easy. And I guess it was. Yeah, I think we just fight the tougher fight again. I keep forgetting that the knights are even a unit that we own, to be honest with you. Oh no. Anyways, I mean paladin. We have 22 once like all of them are alive. Which is still quite far from actually getting everything healed. Oh, there's a grizzly bear here. Can we beat one? I guess we'll find out. Well, that was easy. Huh. Warlock. And we get some random consumables. Cool, I guess. 585 goats. Ooh. This is gonna be tough. I can see the wizard's already dying there. Then again, the revival thing is still, like, nice. I think we also lost a paladin here. Except we actually lost a paladin, rather than, you know, having the wizard just teleport. Free restock. All dudes gain 5% crit chance, sure. Restock. Dudes who get knocked out during battle have a 15% chance to instantly recover with 40% HP. That's cool. Yeah, I don't think this choice matters at all, actually. I mean, we get more gold from this, but this isn't, like, gonna be a close fight, I don't think. Could be wrong, but I don't see me losing this, or losing, like, that many units here. Maybe even one. I do love looking at the HP bars of the warlocks going, like, up and down with the curse. I guess we lost Skeledudes. Technically lost units. Oh. Okay, if we land him 10% damage bonus, we'll get Paladin Dude, receives 10% more healing, takes fatal damage through his blessing, he heals for 50% of his max HP. Or we could get Wizard Dudes now gain 30% damage and they now cast Fireball for every 100 feet they run. Is this in addition to their normal Fireball or, like, as a part of it? Like, only by doing this? Because if it's an additional Fireball, this is cool. If not, then it's bad. Motivational poster I'm not getting rid of, even for, like, a little bit. Our damage is not high enough for all that. I guess we just take another paladin here. Panthers and stallions. Panthers are kind of scary once again, just because we rely on temp health so much, but it's gonna be fine. Boom. I love how this one run has already lasted for like an hour and a half. Okay, Warlock, Paladin. Which do we go for? I feel like Warlock though. Because taunts are nice. Even if the skeletons don't necessarily survive for long. I love how I said that we spawned a skeleton and it immediately died. Had to turn down the audio, it's getting quite loud, huh? Claim reward. Obviously we're taking the wizard. Do we create another wizard or paladin now? I guess paladins would be cool. We do have over 100 blessings now, but we could get more. Yeah. But just the one, probably. Yeah. Yeah, I don't want to leave. I just want to reach the settings because the audio is getting way too loud. So I guess we have to, or is it maybe these? I'm not sure which one it is. Because it like stacks the audio from all the enemies, so. Okay, this is way less loud now, huh? Perfect. I guess the 100 meters run, or 100 feet run, fireball thing also kind of works really well with the revival thing that teleports them away. Do we take the dog tag? I mean, it's kind of good, right? But it's not exciting is the problem. Should have taken it, huh? When a dude takes damage that drops his HP below 30%, he gains 100% cleave for 3 seconds. I mean, I guess, dude. We already have partial cleave, but whatever. Wait, does it go over 100% then? Do we have 140%? That would be funny, but I don't think that's how it works. But it could be. Who knows? I wonder. Anyways, claim reward and obviously a cleric dude. Universal health care. Paladin dude receives 10% more healing from all sources. In addition, if he takes fatal damage through his blessing, he heals for 50% of his max health. Yeah, sure. Three tigers. And 3 unicorns. Okay, ignores 25% of temp health. We'll throw a dude far away and then pounce on him, but I think we have like the warlock thing that kind of does something about that, does it not? Wasn't there something with the warlocks? Or am I misremembering? I might be... Oh, yeah. Every 5 seconds, the warlock dude teleports to a nearby dude. Oh. It is nearby. But let's see. I mean, they can't be that strong if, like, there's 3 of them the first time we meet them. Come on now. I'm kind of worried about this situation here, though. I guess the wizards do come in clutch here, though. Because even, like, isolating the one enemy doesn't stop the fireballs. More paladins. Okay, just regular panthers, unicorns, and gorillas. Sure. Yeah, the regular dudes like seem like they would be kind of good to go heavy into, but actually seeing them perform makes me think that that would actually be a terrible idea. Especially since I haven't seen like any relics for them that I can recall. Do we just take a cleric over the paladin here? I think I do, yeah. Okay, we had the feral hogs. That's kind of scary. But next turn we get a... not a merchant. We get the trading dude bringing us an extra paladin. And then we have a shop after that. And then we get the scavenged loot as well. So, since the scavenged loot comes there, I think that's after the round. Wait, it was 800. I think we can get up to like the 1700 we need for 2 relics. And a possible restock or 2. Lame reward. I guess the cleric. Paladin is here. Yippee! 451 dog-sized rats. I love just watching the numbers climb down very quickly there. Bonk. Okay, do we want the cleric over the paladin? Maybe, but I think the paladin is still just like a safe pick though. Should I maybe drag this down and then take the caboose? I feel like, yeah. Evil Quill. Or... okay, yeah, Evil Quill. We do have 4 potions there, so I think we're fine. Revival potions, not health potions. Looking pretty good. A couple of the warlocks do kind of reach like almost 0 health there. With just pure pact. But I guess they're very good at expanding the pact. So it seems to be fine. Claim wizard or cleric. I feel like wizard. Seems like kind of a no-brainer. Wizard dudes gain 30% damage and now cast fireball every 100 feet they run. Wait, I thought I already had that. Oopsie. Okay, this is not smart, but I believe. This might genuinely just be too much. But I guess not. Obviously we lose regular dudes, but that's always bound to happen. They are just regular dudes at the end of the day. Okay, yeah, let's go. This is also probably not the safest fight I've taken, but, you know, that's just life. Sometimes you take risks. Even if the payoff is very low. Boom. Okay, warlocks, absolutely. Well, I mean, another similar fight won't hurt, right? I definitely don't love the unicorns being in a single pile, though. That's kind of scaring me, to be honest with you. Okay, but I think we're fine. Yeah, we only lost a regular dude. Paladins or clerics, though? That is the question. I think clerics still. Grizzly and 10 pandas. 0 special abilities. It's just like a slug out between high stats. Perfect. Love to see it. Wizards. Round 124 Diamondback Gorilla as well. That's a new one. Each time a paladin's blessed target gets knocked out, his remaining blessings get stronger, granting 5% more damage reduction, transferring 5% more damage to the paladin dude. This effect stacks. I'm worried that the paladins will just die from that, though, is the problem. Okay, I think we take this, though. With the same fear still in my heart, but, you know. I am fully expecting to actually have to heal here, so, you know, we're... Oh, wait, no, don't dismiss him. I want this as well. Thank you. Okay, I'm not gonna revive 2 regular dudes, they won't make a difference. Do we actually... I think we go 25% speed. Oh boy, this is not going well. Don't think the consumable spam will save me. We've yet to kill one. Oh, we've killed some amount of them though. Oh, we actually survived. Round 100. Bless. Wait, this isn't the last round though, because there's still like an option to pick new units. Huh. When any dude lands a critical hit, he gains temporary health for 2 seconds equal to 20% of the damage dealt. Choose. Round 101 is also a boss fight. Dudes take 1% of their max HP each second. Okay, so now it's just like how long can you survive type of meme. Alrighty then. So it's gonna be infinite boss fights now, and you're supposed to lose quite quickly. Doesn't make me feel any better, but you know. Since I didn't get like a you've beaten the challenge type of text or anything. Okay, we lost some units there. Not ideal. Dude, healing effects reduced by 25. Oh, dang. Yeah, I think we might be losing soon. Dang. I do love how, like, the game does show you, like, the relics going off and when they go off. That's kind of hype. Yeah, I love that. Actually makes you, like, feel like the relics you took earlier, like, have a significant impact to the game. Although I think a lot of the better ones actually specifically don't do the thing, and they just give a, like, amazing stats and stuff and don't keep flashing. This is genuinely gonna be the, I think, last fight. I don't think we win this. How many dudes do we have? Oh yeah, we're cooked. Because there's no more stores or anything. It's just like we're just permanently stuck fighting boss fights till we run out of stuff. Oof. Well, that's a good run. And we beat like the wave 100, which is, I think, like the main boss fight anyways. Oh, we still survived, huh? That's kind of impressive. Lions. When a lion or a lioness is defeated, all lions gain 10% increased damage for 10 seconds, stacking independently. 30% of damage taken is transferred and split between 2 other creatures of the same type. Both ignore 25% of temp health. Oh, I didn't actually read the boss challenge thing though. Not that I really think it's gonna make a difference. I think we've lost anyways. Dang. Yeah, I don't love the 93, 98 living will procs there. Run out of dudes, nice try, view collectibles. What are silver stars? Okay. But yeah. So, that was my very first run of how many dudes. It is 1:24 AM, so I'm probably gonna end the stream. Apologies for the weird haircut here. I went to bed last night straight after taking a shower, so yeah, wet hair and going to bed don't mix well. But yeah, how do I feel about the game? I love it. Obviously, a sense of closure, like being like, oh, do you want to go into the endless mode or whatever, would be cool, assuming 100 is kind of meant to be the main boss fight, which it does appear to be. But aside from that, absolutely amazing. And the fact that this is just a free demo and not even the full version is wild to me. I wonder what they're actually going to change for the full release, and I'm kind of excited to see what that's going to be. Now, one problem with a game like this is that just the sheer amount of waves you play through, and the fact that quite a few of them take quite a long time, is probably going to lead to like exhaustion with the game. Like one run taking an hour and a half is way too long for a roguelike. But yeah, aside from that, I don't have many real complaints. It's a fun concept. It's a fun game. Will you get like endless amounts of runs from it? Probably not. The runs are a bit too long. But at the end of the day, I had fun, and I think that's the most important thing when it comes to games. And also, this is the demo version. They're probably going to change a lot of stuff. I'm hoping like the pacing of the game is going to be one of those things. Obviously, there's the 1.5 times speed, but even with that, an hour and a half is still 45 minutes. Actually, more, because it's not 2 times speed, it's 1.5 times speed. I am dumb. But yeah, some real, like, there is just one key problem with the game, and I'm hammering down on it because it is generally the only thing I didn't like about the game. The game itself, amazing. And obviously, like, now I don't feel like I'm tired of it. But after like 5 runs, if each of them takes an hour and a half, even like an hour, you're gonna get tired very fast. So yeah, that's my only worry about the game. But for now, it seems like it's gonna turn out to be an extremely good game. I mean, the demo itself is a fun, almost fully fledged game already. So, you know, there's not much they need to fix. And overall, I'd absolutely recommend trying out the game and wishlisting it for whenever the full version gets released. But with that being said, dudes, dudettes, and everyone else, I hope you enjoyed the stream or video, whichever you're watching, and I hope to see you in the next one as well. Have a good one. Bye.